What's going on? It's your boy SB. All right, so in this video, we have just got an announcement at our corporate office that we are now losing another work from home day. So for like the last year, I believe, or 8 months, I don't even remember. I think it's like the last year, we have been on a hybrid schedule. Okay, that's when it was. When they made the announcement that everybody was coming back into the office, we returned back to the office, but we returned back on a hybrid schedule where it was basically half and half. 2 days working from home, 2 days working in the office, but it has just been changed and they are now taking away another day from being able to work from home. So what that means now at our corporate building, our schedule, the way it works is we work 4 days one week, we work 3 days the next week. So basically now for one of our weeks, our short week, which is 3 days, every day is in the office. When it used to be 1 day at home, 2 days in the office, that has now been taken away to where one week, every one of those days you in the office. In our long week, 3 days you in the office, 1 day you get to work from home. Now, am I surprised by this news? Absolutely not. You feel me? I thought we would have got drugged back into the office months ago. So I'm at least glad that we was able to write it out this long. Still not happy about it, no matter what, even though it wasn't promised to us. I'm going to talk about that later. I'm going to keep it balanced, but it still sucks. I'm going to tell you why, because the employees are going to be impacted immediately. I'm going to explain why. That meeting, boop, popped out of nowhere. Oh, we got a meeting today. I'm like, oh, snaps, it's Friday. I'm not going to lie. What I thought it was, being honest, can I be honest? I thought it was that time. I thought this, like, hey, department's done. Or, hey, layoffs is happening. That's what I thought. Little small thought, you know what I mean? But it was there. Am I the only one who's thinking that? No. You feel me? There's whispers and you feel me? Whispers all throughout the office about everything. I ain't finna talk on none of them. But that was one of the things that people have been keeping their eyes on. But that's a whole nother video that we're not going to touch on today. So when I first heard this news, was I surprised? No. But my first feeling was like, you know what I mean? Like, how though? Why would you do this? You know for a fact this is going to hurt your employees. Now, do they know that for a fact? Do they say that? Of course not. They say that it's going to be great for collaborations and exciting things and, all the good stuff that you can do in the office. That's cool. But I've always had a rebuttal towards that. Like, I've never had a great experience in the office. Nobody talks to me. Even when it comes to our meetings, what's that called? Our stand-ups in the office, we're still doing it virtual. We're not even in the same room. We don't even talk to each other as humans in the office. But I digress. That's just my experience. I'm not saying that's what everybody, that's just what I experience. Honestly, when I'm in the office, I feel more stress. You feel me? It's an open floor, more stress. Nobody talks to me. I don't go out of my way to talk to people. I got little friends, I may chop it up with here and there. But overall, it's like a stressful, especially compared to home. You feel me? This is my castle. You feel me? This is my home. I'm comfortable here. I don't have people watching everything. You know what I mean? I'm comfortable and I feel good here. I'm not judged here. I'm not people looking at me for the way that I look a certain way. And you feel me? All the personal things people bring into the workplace, I don't have to deal with when I work from home. I think that was a super dope thing for people like me. I ain't got to be judged and looked at crazy and talk all this weird stuff that takes place in the office due to the human issues that people have outside the work they bring into the workplace. That, another day of that is gone. So how would this hurt the employees immediately? Here's how. We are immediately going to lose money. Immediately. Our pay has dropped. Why do I say that? We are now going to be back in the office 4 times a week. The cost that this is going to hit each employee is going to be different, but it's going to hit every employee. The first thing is gas. 4 more days into the office a month. Some people drive 20 miles. Some people may drive 30 miles. Some people drive 40 miles. And there's some people who drive further. 4 times a month, that can easily hit you $200 to $300 a month. On top of gas, the office food is expensive. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I mean, what can you expect? It's a company, but it's like I don't know, when I had to just go to the hospital for a family emergency a few weeks ago. Guess what? They weren't charging their employees normal prices for the food. They actually had discounts. Not even just the employees, the people who went there to visit over there buying fish and salmon and all this stuff for like $2, $3. You know what I mean? So I think that kind of sucks, because not only are we going to lose money immediately due to gas, not just gas, wear and tear on the tire. God forbid somebody gets a flat tire or has car problems. On top of that, the food, having 4 more days in the office, that's what, 2 meals plus snacks for 4 days in the office, which can easily be another $200. It sounds crazy. Listen, it sounds crazy. I spend $10 on 2 drinks, a naked juice and a protein drink. 10 of them. You feel me? 10 smackaroos. Give me them $10, SB. I know you work here. I know we stress you out, but give me that 10 for these 2 drinks. That ain't no chips. That ain't no sandwich. You feel me? That ain't no fruit. That's 2 beverages. $10. Dollars? No, dollars. You feel me? 10 of them. That's 1 day for 2 drinks. Now, if I add in, listen, I just snack. I'm going to try my best not to spend any money going into the office now. But what I did spend was those 2 drinks. It's a health drink, naked juice, and the protein drink. Then I would try to get some chips. So that alone is about 10, $11 for 3 snacks. When I used to eat in the office, I would buy like a tuna sandwich or some type of sandwich. Bro, you can spend $20 with just for your lunch. So 4 days of that, you feel me? That could be another $200 or whatever it may be, but it can be a nice amount. So on top of that cost, here's why I say to where it may vary per employee. Can you imagine the employees who now have to pay another day of childcare? Bruh, I don't even know the price of that. But I heard it's a lot. You feel me? I'll be on TikTok and people be ranting on TikTok. That could be, I don't know what the price of that is. If you know, you drop it in the comment section. But that can be another cost added on 4 days out of the week. We work 12 hours a day. So on top of that, now I believe it's going to be an even greater risk for people to lose their jobs. Because when you work from home, it's kind of hard to lose your job when your drive time is 30 seconds from the bedroom to your office, or however long it may take you to get your stuff set up. You know what I mean? I always wanted to know our turnover rate in our building, because I was pretty sure it was pretty low due to that reason. So now that's another 4 days added that can add to people now being at a greater risk of being fired due to unexpected things happening. You know what I mean? Accidents on the freeway. We're in Arizona. These roads been getting worked on since I've moved out here. So roads being closed to being worked on, rerouting. You feel me? Don't let it be a holiday weekend or some tournament going on. This place gets really packed. So I'm sure that's going to be, and I don't think that may be a lot, you know what I mean? But that is another way that people are going to have to watch that as well. On top of that, the work-life balance. That's now, it seems like it's getting more and more like this. You feel me? Where it's work, life balance down here. Because that's 4 more days where, that you're obviously not at home for 12 hours, but not just 12 hours. If you're driving 30 minutes to work and 30 minutes back, that's an hour. So, you know what I mean? That's just that time where you're not at the house that's added on as well. So what I want to say, man, to all the employees that's over there, it's a nice amount of people who follow my channel. Shout out to y'all. I just want to encourage you, man. Don't stress yourself out. You feel me? All we can do is the best that we can do. I want to encourage you just not to stress yourself out about it. Do the best you can do. You feel me? And just keep it moving. Try to keep looking at the bright side, because that's the worst thing you can do is just overstress. You feel me? Especially if you're not going to do anything about it. Like I've already heard from some people, I'm trying to go to the FC, because what's the difference? We in the office almost every day, just like the FC. Why not just go back to an FC? Understood, sir. You feel me? Understood, ma'am. I feel you. I feel people's frustrations. Do what you got to do. I'm doing what I got to do. We all got to do what we got to do. But I just want to encourage everybody, don't stress yourself out, because this is work at the end of the day. And stress is real. You see the gray hair. That's from corporate. You feel me? We got enough stress from the job, so let's, I just want to encourage everybody, try to do a good job. you feel me, of handling the stress. You got this. We gonna make it through. We gonna make it work. Why? Because we always do. And then I'm gonna get to a part to keep it balanced, on Amazon side. I'm gonna keep it balanced. But hold on. You feel me? There's some more. So when is this taking place? This is supposed to take place, I believe they said September, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was September. I think it was like 2 months. First of all, that's not a long time, because it was kind of presented like, oh, it's a long time notice, a nice amount of notice. It's a good notice. Thankful for the notice. Thank you so much for a 60-day notice for sure. But for some people, we have changed our schedules multiple times, because this isn't the first time that, we've had a schedule change. So, you know what? 60 days for sure. That's what's up. But here's the thing. It's being changed right before peak, my guy. As if we don't already have enough stress. Like, I would have been way more like, for sure. You feel me? There's some humans at the top of this company for sure. If they would have done this after peak is already the most stressful time of the year with corporate. Not just Amazon corporate. Look up the most stressful jobs to work. Corporate's at the top of that. And then we work at Amazon. So the job is already stressful. We're going to make this big change, you feel me, that's going to impact people's finances and all that stuff right before peak. Who's making the calls? You feel me? Like, who's doing this? Hey, you feel me? Hey, cuckoo. Hey, come here. We got to come down here and talk. Who's making these calls? You feel me? I don't think none of this is on accident. You feel me? I think that this is being done on purpose. But besides all that, you feel me? I want to keep it balanced. The timing right at peak, I would have been so much more at peace with this decision if it was after the most stressful time of the year. I literally got gray hair after the last peak. Facts. You know what I mean? I thought we cared about mental health. I thought we cared about that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying we don't, but this don't seem like the greatest mental health move for a brother like me. You feel me? Look. I have physical evidence of stress. Shout out to the company. But let me be balanced and be to the raw truth here. Even for myself. This is what I always have to go back to with myself. Listen, here's the facts. Facts may hurt. We did not sign up to work from home. That's the cold, hard truth. Even though the department was fully successful being fully remote, we did not sign up to work from home. You feel me? So as much sense as it makes for the employee, it may not make as much sense in dollars for the company, or whatever reason they want to say, for sure. I'm not the spokesman. I'm not a representative. This is just my opinion. All this is just my opinion. But at the end of the day, we never signed up to be fully remote. We never signed up to work from home. But that's the thing that sucks, is when you give somebody something and then you take it away. Of course, people are going to feel some type of way, especially in this economic climate that we are in. I think that's the main thing. Everybody's already hurting. Everybody's already struggling. Everybody's already feeling it. And then it's like, yo, we're going to take more. So I definitely see why the employees feel a type of way. But at the end of the day, nobody signed that dotted line saying we working from home. And also, to try to keep it balanced on Amazon's side, what they did do for us, it's not like they did it because of this, but I think it was, in my opinion. But it just rolled out like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, maybe last month, not sure. But now it's like, oh, that's why you guys did that, because this was in the works. Listen, this was not, no company decides when they're going to make these moves a week before, 2 weeks before, a month before. This stuff is planned out months and months in advance. They knew this was coming. So this is one thing that they did do. I give them kudos, salute to them, where it kind of, you feel me? It's like, all right, y'all did something. They rolled out this thing. They gave us something called work from anywhere. Basically, it's just days that you now have that you can submit to work from home. I forgot, I think it was 20 days, 30. I don't think it was 30. No, it wasn't 30 days. I think it was like 20 days. That may not be for sure. If you're from our corporate office, drop it in the comment section. I think it was 20, whatever the day was. They gave us a certain amount of days. And we was like, okay, bet. 2 weeks ago. But now it's like, bruh, what I'm hoping they give us more of those days, because the number that it was like, hey, I'm grateful for anything. I think that was a dope move that they did to try to you feel me, to do something. But hopefully they can up that number to make it make a little more sense for the employee. But it sucks though. The reason why this really sucks from, and it don't, matter of fact, I take that back. I don't want to speak death. You feel me? Listen, you have to stay positive even in a mess. You always have to keep that positive picture while you're there. Cause that's the worst thing, is having a negative mindset while you're in that position. You have to stay positive. You have to look at the best outcome, at least until you get out the situation. But the thing is, that's the only thing I enjoyed and the only thing I liked about corporate was the hybrid schedule. Not just me. I'm saying there's been people that I've talked to, they now want to leave because of this. And that was the only reason they like corporate, due to the hybrid schedule. So that's what kind of sucks about it. The only thing I liked is it's gone. I mean, we got one day, basically we get 2 days out of the month where we get to work from home. If we don't use our anytime work from anywhere days, if you ran out of those, you only get 2 days to work from home now. The reason why it sucks, like I said, nobody signed up for it, but it sucks because we know it can be done from home. So with them making this decision, I definitely think, I know more work morale, I believe, is going to drop even more. Why? This is something I talked about last year. If they didn't even take that one work from home day away, it's still going to continue to slowly drop because cost and everything is slowly going up. It can't sustain. You feel me? Not just Amazon, the work industry. How is this going to sustain if the cost of everything is going up and a lot of people are not getting raises? And if they are getting raises, not keeping up with inflation and cost of living, how does that sustain? People are trying because they're getting second jobs. They're getting another job here, but you can only do so much before you can't do nothing else. You feel me? Yeah, I started this other streams of income. I started this 2 years ago though. You know what I mean? But other people are now You know how many people I know at corporate now? They wasn't doing no DoorDash and all that stuff a year ago. They wasn't doing all this other stuff that I know that are now doing. Oh yeah, man, I do DoorDash now. And you know what I mean? I always encourage them because we got to do what we got to do. But I see in them like they didn't want to do that. And they got a good attitude about it, which is great. Keep that good. We got it. What else do we got? You can't be out here mad. You got to keep a good attitude no matter what. But it's just, with me, I've always sat back. This ain't going to work. How long is this going to, how long does this sustain? I don't know. So with that being said, without them taking a work from home day, work morale was going to slowly continue to decline at all workplaces because people are having a hard time paying their bills. They're having a hard time, their dollar is not getting them what it used to. The dollar is shrinking. And as I always say, if you're not increasing your income, you're automatically losing money because the cost of everything is going up. But now with this move being made, I think is going to make work morale go down a little bit faster. But see, this is the thing though. We're in corporate. You feel me? So guess who ain't going to be complaining? Salary. Why? They can't. Yeah, there's no revenge or no, that type of policy. Sure. But nobody's going to complain on salary because they have to. That's the way you move up. The way that you move up, this is just my opinion. You are endorsed. You got people who's behind you and you move up. Now, when it comes to employees, they're not going to really. But more and more have really been voicing their opinion, but there's a lot who's not. Why? Because they want to move up. So I don't know. I just think it's an interesting place that we're moving in our corporate building. I'm not surprised. Like I said, I'm surprised they didn't take it away earlier. And I'm still grateful. Do I enjoy my position at corporate? No. I think it's the most stressful position I've ever been in at this company. But I still enjoy the company. I still appreciate the company. It's just the position that I'm in is the worst one I've been in yet. But I am still grateful that I still have a job. You feel me? Look at the corporate industry and how hard they've been getting hit with layoffs and all that stuff. Look at every industry and see how many buildings and stuff been getting closed down. So I'm still grateful. You know what I mean? This is no longer an employee market. Employees ain't out here making demands like they used to and getting it. This is now the employer market where they can make the demands. Okay, what? You gonna leave? Where you gonna go? There's other places to go though. Don't ever let these jobs just, you feel me? That's the reason why I tried to create other streams of income, because that's when I first bought my home. And I always thought the first day I went to work after I got my home, I felt weird, because now I felt like I had to do, I always went above and beyond and did everything, that I could, but I felt like this company now controls my life. I didn't like that feeling. I still don't like that feeling. So, but we are in that time where, you feel me? Most people, their job controls their life. So, what do we do right now? I encourage everybody, man, continue to capitalize off the company. I say that a lot. I did it. You feel me? I capitalize and leverage this company to do and get certain things in my life. I encourage you to do that. Work the overtime, pay off the debt, pay down them credit cards, make sure your credit is right. So if you need a home, you can be in position to get it. If you need a car, you can be in position to get it. And then I really encourage people to try to create other streams of income. And not just that, also something that I'm doing, I'm looking into other industries. I had a class that I was going to take for a certification for another industry. Is it to leave Amazon? No, but it's to work there on my days off. And so I can have my foot wet in another industry, just in case this industry continues to get hit. I bet I got this over here. We have to be proactive in these times, because stuff is not finna get better. I've been telling y'all that. I've been saying prepare mentally, prepare physically, and prepare spiritually for this economic storm that we in, and it's going to continue to get worse. So with all that being said, we lost the work from home day, but I can't lie, I'm still grateful to have a job. We just gonna have to maneuver. That's what we do. That's what we do at Amazon as employees. You feel me? We maneuver. We adjust. You know what I mean? We make it happen. We make it work. So we gonna make it work. We gonna get it done. But you feel me? I'm not stopping there. You feel me? I'm not gonna work and adjust and get it done just to sit here and no, I'm gonna do that in my life in general. Listen, don't just go above and beyond at work. Go above and beyond in your life. Don't just think big at work. Think big for your life. Don't let these jobs be the source of your life. That's one of the main things that I think, to be creative. Try to use what you like to do to monetize and generate income. Because here's the thing. I think if you don't do it now, you're going to be forced to do it later. And then if you don't start to generate an income off something you enjoy to do now, you'll be forced to generate an income doing something you don't want to do, an extra income that you don't want to do later. If you know how to do hair, better start an Instagram. You feel me? Go call, what's that print with the little print store, get you some cards. You feel me? Especially if you work in a warehouse, you're not supposed to solicit. What is that? You're not supposed to solicit and all that stuff. I'm not saying that. But you feel me? Start to monetize the things you already know how to do. You know how to cut hair? Monetize that. You know how to do nails? Monetize that. But anyways, I've done videos on that. Go check that out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Like I said, my coworkers, stay strong. You have to, you know what I mean? Stay mentally strong. Don't let no company break you. Don't let these people stress you out. You feel me? We gonna overcome like we always do, and we gonna get it. I always say though, but I'm encouraging people, let's do everything that we apply for our job to keep our job, but let's do that to grow in other areas of our life as well. Anyways, man, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It's your boy SB. Y'all have a blessed week. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to hit that notification bell, and like this video as well. Other than that, have a blessed week. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. It's your boy SB. Let's go. I'm on my grind. 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 I get up, I get out and get to it. I'm on